boys and girls, I'm here to review with you all we learned about 3D shapes to make sure you guys are ready for our big math test tomorrow. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over what the shapes are. So I'm going to point to it and I want you to tell me what shape it is. What is this one? Alright, good job. This is a sphere. What is this? Good, it's a cone. This one? Good, it's a cube, and the last one is a, excellent, cylinder. So these are 3D shapes. And remember our poem. 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone is like a party hat. A sphere is like a bouncing ball. A prism is like a building tall. A cylinder is like a can of pop. A cube is like the dice you drop. 3D shapes are here and there. 3D shapes are everywhere. All right, so when we look at the 3D shapes, I want to know what kind of surface do each of the shapes have. Do they have a curved surface or do they have a flat surface? So let's start off with our sphere. Let's look at the sphere. Do you think it has a curved surface or a flat surface? That's right. A sphere has a curved surface. How about a cone? Let's look at the cone now. Look at the cone. Does it have a curved or flat surface? I want you to think about that one. Good. The cone has a curved surface and it has a flat surface on the bottom. So it has both curved and flat surface. All right, the next one is a cube. Let's look at the cube. Does the cube have a curved surface or a flat surface? All right, the cube has a flat. You see, it's flat. It has flat surfaces all around. And the last one is a cylinder. So when we look at the cylinder, does it have a curved surface or a flat surface? All right, the cylinder has a curved surface and a flat surface. So how are the cone and cylinder alike? All right, the cone and cylinder are alike because they both have curved surface and flat surfaces. All right, now the next thing I want to know is which shapes can roll. So let's look at them together. Which ones can roll? Let's look at the sphere. Wow, we can see the sphere is rolling everywhere. So the sphere can roll. How about the cylinder? Let's see. Yep, it's rolling back and forth. How about the cone? Let's see the cone. Can it roll? Yep, it is also rolling back and forth. Whoopsies. And the last one is a cube. Can the cube roll? Nope, the cube cannot roll. How about which shapes can slide? Slide. So, let's look at the sphere. Can it slide? Nope, that's rolling. It is not sliding. How about the cube? Let's see. Yes, it can slide across. How about the cone? Let's see. Is it sliding? Yes, it can slide across. How about the cylinder? Yep, it is sliding across. So all three of these can slide, but the sphere cannot slide. And the last thing is which ones can stack? So let's look at the sphere. Can we stack a sphere on top of a sphere? Will that stay? Nope, that doesn't work. So spheres cannot stack. How about the cylinders? Yes. How about the cones? Let's see. Oops. Nope. And the last one is the cube. Can the cube stack? Yes, they can. Good job. So how do we know which shapes can roll and which shapes can stack? So the ones that can roll, what do you see about all the ones that can roll that they have the same? They all have a curved surface. And the ones that can slide, what do they all have? Good, they all have a flat surface. Now the ones that can stack, they have flat surfaces, but they have flat surfaces on the top and the bottom. The cone only has a flat surface on the bottom, which is why it cannot stack. All right, moving on to the next section. Here we go. Flat shapes versus solid shapes. So flat shapes, we learned those in the last chapter. They're 2D shapes. 3D shapes are solid. So 3D shapes are solid, they're fat. And 2D shapes are flat. So, for example, this is a circle because it is flat. So it is a 2D shape and it's flat. Look at this one, triangle. It is also a 2D shape and it is flat. This one, a square. It is a 2D shape, it is flat. What about this one? This is a what? A cylinder. So that means it is 3D shapes, it is a solid. So here are the 2D shapes. Here's the 3D. How about a cube? Is a cube fat? I mean, is it flat or is it a solid shape? It is a solid 3D shape. It is not flat. How about a rectangle? Is it a solid 3D shape or a flat 2D shape? Good job, it is flat. And here we have a cone. A cone is a solid 3D shape. And the last one is a sphere. Where does the sphere go? Is it flat or solid? Good, it is solid. Whoop. All right, awesome. Now, here's the fun part. I want you to use those brain and think. So I'm going to tell you what the pictures are, and then I'm going to ask you which ones are each of the shapes. So we have a basketball, ice, a cone, a party hat, Pringles, dice, beach ball, a Coca-Cola can, a box, ice cream cone, and a bottle. So look at all these objects, and I want you to tell me which ones are cubes. So think about that. Which ones are cubes? All right, let's see if you got it right. The ice is a cube, the dice is a cube, and the box is a cube. Now I want you to find all the ones that are cylinders. Cylinders. Look at all the pictures and find the cylinders. All right, good job. Let's see if you got it right. The Pringles, the Coca-Cola can, and the bottle. Next is the cones. Find all the cones. All right, let's see if you're right. We have the orange cone right here, the party hats, and the ice cream cone. And the last one is all the spheres. Who can find all the spheres? All right, let's see. We have a basketball and a beach ball. All right, good job. Last thing we're going to learn today. Ooh, look at those shapes. The shapes were in line at school, so look, they're getting ready to go out the door. They're lined up. First we have a what? Good, a sphere. Then a cone. Then we have a, good job, a cylinder. And the last one is a, excellent, it is a cube. So which shape is behind the cone? So find the cone and find out which one is behind the cone. All right, if you said cylinder, you got it right. Behind means it's in the back of the cone. Good. Now, which shape is behind the cylinder? Which one is behind the cylinder? All right, if you said a cube, you got it right. This is the cylinder, and the cube is behind or in the back of the cylinder. All right, last thing. We're going to see which one is above, which one is below, and which one is right next to it. Here we go. Which shape is above the cylinder? Which one is above the cylinder? So we need to look at the bottom row, find the cylinder, and see which shape is on top of the cylinder, right above it. All right, if you said the red cube, you got it right. This is the cylinder, and the cube is above the cylinder. Now, which shape is below the cone? So let's look at the top row, find the cone, and find which shape is below, under the cone. All right, if you said the blue cube, you're right. Here is the cone, and the cube is below or under the cone. And the last question for our review is, which shape is next to the cube? So find either one of the cubes and find what shape is next to the cube. All right, it doesn't matter which cube you looked at. Next to each cube was a sphere. So if you said sphere, you got it right. All right, boys and girls, I hope you liked the review for today, and good luck on your test tomorrow. I know you guys are going to do great.